Hello everyone, and welcome to my step-by-step process on how to set up your Twitch and YouTube through your PlayStation 5 so that you can stream your content out to YouTube and Twitch through your PlayStation 5. All right, first things first, if you haven't already watched the video, I did a video yesterday on how to set up your chroma key with the green screen. Definitely check out that video, link will be in the description. But let's get into it because this is going to be a pretty lengthy one. I'm gonna try to make it as quick as possible because there is a lot of different menus and features to jump through to configure your stream. Let's start with network. Make sure your console is connected to the internet. Mine is connected through Ethernet port. You can do it through Wi-Fi, but in order to have a stable stream, I usually use Ethernet. But there is that option to use Wi-Fi. Just know that it might not be nearly as stable. All right, so next thing after you set up your network, you want to come down here to user and accounts. You want to link your Twitch and YouTube. Twitch and YouTube, the way to set it up is a little bit different. YouTube asks me for my username and my password. And it also asked me to verify because I have an authenticator through my YouTube. So I had to use my authenticated password and everything to get into that. But yours might just be your username and password. For Twitch, it actually gives you a URL to go to. And then you had to punch in, I think it was a 6-digit code. Just follow the on-screen prompts and it'll show you how to set up your Twitch and your YouTube. Once everything's set up, what we want to do is we want to go into the sound settings, because if you're going to be using a microphone, you want to make sure your microphone is configured for your live stream. In order to do that, you want to come over here, and here's a tricky thing that I figured out. Now, for my instance, you can use a studio mic. You can use the Blue Yeti. I'm right now using my A40s. I'm going to be using that to broadcast today. But I'm talking to all of you through my Blue Yeti, which you can also use on the PlayStation 5. So yes, you can use studio mics on the PlayStation 5. As far as I know, only USB ones. Immediately once I connected my Blue Yeti to my PlayStation 5, it recognized it as a microphone. I also have a video talking about that where I did a Q&A. That link will be in the description. But what happens with the Blue Yeti, for instance, the Blue Yeti has an aux input, which once this connects to my PlayStation 5, it immediately changed my audio output to the Blue Yeti so that I could hear all my gameplay through the aux input on the Blue Yeti. To disable that, and if you're not hearing your audio through the TV, you're probably using a headset or a microphone that has an aux built into it, where all the game is audio is being streamed to your headset, obviously with headset, but sometimes with microphones, depending on what type of microphone you have. To disable that, you want to go here to switch output device automatically. It will automatically default to your TV's HDMI. So make sure this is disabled and you're good to go. It won't continuously change your output. Next, you want to configure your mic. Excuse me. You want to configure your mic low. Like this. And now I can hear myself. If I'm coming in too hot, I'll just turn it down. There we go. A little bit better, right? All right, turn it back up. And there we go. Microphone has been configured. We are connected to the internet. Now let's boot up our game. All right, next thing you want to do is you want to hit this capture button. Capture button is on the left side, right between your directional buttons right here at the top. Click that. It's going to bring up this menu. Okay, we're not going to worry about the capture stuff, the screenshots and everything. We're going to focus mainly on the broadcast features. So broadcast right here, I already have my YouTube set up. We have our title, we have our description, we have our tags. Now I'm going to change mine to just broadcast test because we already did the HD camera not too long ago. So we're going to do that. We're going to say hey everyone, this is my video about streaming out from the PlayStation 5. I'm just gonna say hey in the description. There we go. Tags. Now with YouTube, you can put your tags in. It's gonna be a word so people can find it. So PlayStation 5 and then a comma that separates the word, and then let's say PS5 stream space test, and then there we go. So that's how you separate the words with YouTube, you have to use the commas. All right, set it to public, because unless you want people to privately watch your video, your stream, which it gives you like a special URL that you can send out to people, but you would need to use your laptop or a computer where you could copy the link and then send a text message to someone so that they can watch your private stream. But I'm gonna set mine to public because I want my viewers to be able to watch it. Now with Twitch is a little bit more simpler. We're gonna go here and change service, and we can switch to Twitch, and we can say we can use the same title if we want, but it's just the title. Everything else is configured. All right, here's where things get a little bit crazy. Now follow me on this. Like I said, this video is going to be a little bit lengthy, but here we go. Now there's broadcast options. Now under this, there's a lot of stuff. Display camera. So no matter what, if you want people to see your camera with your face with the camera, it's going to be displayed on your screen. There is no way for just the camera to only output to your viewers and not your TV. Whatever your viewers see is what you're going to be seeing. So chat, you're going to see chat. Your camera, you're going to see the camera on your screen. Everything that they're seeing is what you're going to see. There is no way at this time to just display your camera feed out to viewers. I think the reason why Sony did that is because they expect you to not have a laptop or a phone where you can monitor your positioning on your camera, make sure that you're focused in the frame, like making sure you're not off frame like so. But it's kind of hard to do with this Kinect camera with the wide angle. But no matter what, if your camera is up and you're being displayed on your TV screen, your viewers are going to see that. Now you can turn it off, but your viewers will not be able to see your face. Okay, display chat, that's also going to pop up on your screen. And display activity, show when you have new viewers, and then you can reposition the overlay. So the camera is a little bit different. You can actually reposition the camera. I'll show you how to reposition the camera and move it to different spots. You can also reposition the display chat. Include voice chat audio. Now voice chat audio is like your party chat. If you want people to hear your party chat, you can't. Like I said, there are a lot of options here. What we're gonna do is we're gonna hit the PlayStation button. We're gonna go home and then all the way to settings. We're gonna go all the way to settings, and I believe it is under captures and broadcast. Yes, broadcast, and then audio, and you can choose to include voice chat audio. Video clips and broadcasts will include all audio from the players in voice chat who allow their voices to be shared. So if you have a party going on, this allows you to disable and enable your party's audio. So we're just going to enable that. Unfortunately, I don't have any friends that was lucky enough to pick up a PlayStation 5 in order to test out that feature, but it is what it is. Hopefully some of my friends will get lucky enough to get a PlayStation 5 so we can actually test out the party chat functions. All right, so with that enabled, it should also be enabled when we go back into our create options here. So we're going to go back to broadcast. We're going to go to these settings right here, broadcast options, and as you can tell, it switched there. So you can switch it from here, or you can go into the settings, but if you go into the settings, it actually gives you a description of what it actually does. Unfortunately, that's not displayed here, but it lets you know what it does. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, now the most important setting here under broadcast options is going to be video quality. Let's say you're monitoring your stream on your laptop or your desktop as you're streaming out to Twitch or YouTube, but it starts to stutter, it starts to buffer a little bit. It means that you're streaming at a quality that your internet cannot handle. It cannot handle the upload of 1080p 60 fps. What I recommend is you stay down here in the 720 60 fps or 720 30 fps. The reason why I say these two options here is because they are the most stable upload video quality bit rate for streaming to Twitch and YouTube. when you hit the 1080p section, you might have some disconnects, you might have some buffering, and shoot, your viewers might have some buffering too. So if you want to have a stable constant bit rate, I would say drop it down to 720 60 fps or 720 30 fps. If you cannot if your internet cannot handle 720 30 fps, then you might need to get a new internet provider. But yeah, just in case you're having any problems with stability, definitely come in here and change the video quality settings. And if you were wondering if you see those type of options when you're under your Twitch as your broadcast, you can go to broadcast options and you can see all the same settings that were under YouTube broadcast option. All right, now that we have everything set up, what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to start a stream. So I'm going to go to broadcast. I'm going to go to yeah, we could stream to Twitch. Let's do that. And we're going to hit go live. So we're going live. And there we go. I am now streaming. I can now position my camera. Hold on, let me remove this one, my recording camera, and now we can position our camera. Where do we want the camera? I want the camera right here. There we go. Camera. All right, now let's go into our options here. Let's configure some stuff. Let's say include my audio, my mic's audio. There we go. Now people can hear me. All right. I'm streaming. I'm streaming. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, that's weird. Now let's say somebody's in my chat. I'm say hi. Say hi in my chat, and it should pop up. There you go, at the top right corner. Boom. So pretty much whatever you see on your screen, your monitor, is what your viewer is gonna see too. If I come over here to my my Twitch, I say hi. Again, it's gonna pop up there as well. So switch on over, and you see it popped up there, popped up right up there. The hi popped up. So whatever you see on your monitor is what your viewers are gonna see during your stream. All right, so now let's take a look at our settings here when we're streaming. All right, so real quick, I'm muted. You can't hear me on the stream because I muted myself on my controller. You see with that button right there on your controller underneath the PlayStation button. Now I'm gonna go ahead and unmute myself. Hello, 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 hello. And this is me watching myself on my stream. And this is me watching myself on my stream. There we go. Hey, how's it going? There we go. Hey, how's it going? It's going great, man. It's going great, man. Excellent. Glad to hear that. Excellent. Glad to hear that. I'm gonna mute myself by pushing that button. I'm gonna mute myself by pushing that button. There we go. Now let's check out our broadcast settings now, because things have changed a little bit. So under broadcast, let me move my camera over. So under broadcast, it now looks different. What you want to do is click this right here. It's going to bring up your settings here. There we go. And you can choose to unmute yourself from here too. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. There we go. All right. Now we're going to go to turn off camera. So I don't want my camera displayed. I'm gonna unmute myself. Hey, how's it going? Mute myself. Hey, how's it going? There we go. There we go. All right, let's get back to those capture settings. Let's bring back our camera, and let's reposition it right there. That looks good. Okay, and now we're gonna hit the create button again. We're gonna go to broadcast. We're gonna do the same thing we did before. Now let's reposition our chat. Let's say top left. There we go. Display activity, sure. Top left. Everything top left. You can move the camera by hitting this button right here, the start button. So you see right there where it says stop broadcast, just underneath that it has the options button. So click that to reassign the position where you want your camera. I'm gonna stay right here, and there we go. Another thing you want to configure, some games have this feature, but it might not be it in the game you're playing. You go over here to settings, you go to, where is it? I think it's on the game. Is it on the game? Nope, it's not there. Display, here we go. So go to display, and you can change it to cinematic or performance. I know Godfall also has a quality mode, like where it's just pure graphics, beefing up the graphics, or performance more, making sure that the frame rate is a lot stable. So definitely go into your game settings and change the performance or quality to whatever you want. Me, I'm gonna stick with performance because it's the most stable of the two. Real quick, I'm gonna go ahead and chat in my chat, and I'm going to say what's up, because we just repositioned the chat and we moved it to the top left. Boom, and it should pop up there, top left corner. There it is. All right, ladies and gentlemen, and we have officially set up our stream. Real quick, I'm gonna go into like the system settings, and I'm gonna show you what happens when you actually access your system settings, where your viewers are gonna see, they're gonna see that. But we're gonna go to settings, and I want to change my transparency for my camera. We're gonna go to captures, broadcast, camera. I want to change my transparency so that my viewers can actually see what's going on behind my camera in the gameplay. All right, so we're back in the game, and it should be resuming, and as you can tell, my transparency has changed it so that I'm barely showing right there. So if you want to end your stream, you're done for the day, you can go ahead, hit that create button, come over here to broadcast. You can stop your broadcast, or you can pause your broadcast if you want. You want to be like, oh, you know what, I'm gonna just pause the broadcast, I'll be right back. But I think on YouTube, when you hit pause broadcast, I think it actually ends that current stream that you was doing, and then once you resume, I think it creates a new stream. So if you want to split your footage, I think that's probably a good way to split your footage versus hitting stop broadcast. Might want to test that out to see how that works. But I'm gonna go ahead, I'm done streaming, I'm gonna hit stop broadcast. Yes, and there we go, ladies and gentlemen. It's as simple as that. Hopefully you all followed along and did this step by step to get your Twitch and YouTube to work through the PlayStation 5. Streaming from the PlayStation 5 is super simple. It's not that complex. Once you figure out all your settings, once you get everything configured the way you want it, you pretty much could just leave everything as is, and the only thing you have to change whenever you're about to start streaming is your title. And if you're on YouTube, you want to change your description and add some tags to the video so people can actually find your stream. But I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like. Don't forget to follow the channel, and I hope to see you all next time for some more video games / uploads. All right, bye bye.